Welcome back to Will It Rat. If you are new here, I am going to make a crocheted rat much like this one, or this one, and I'm going to make it out of something that is not yarn. So this is Christmas tinsel, and if you notice, it's the individual strands of the tinsel rather than like the thick fluffy tinsel that's ready to put on the tree. So this package has 1,000 strands of tinsel, and I got it in two colors. So I got it in the silver color, which I'm going to make the body of the rat out of, and then I got it in this like rose gold color. It's like kind of pinkish, so I thought I could make like the tail and the feet out of this color. In my last video, I tried to crochet a rat out of ramen noodles, and it did not work out whatsoever. A lot of you did not like the way that I went about that video. It appeared that I had overcooked the noodles, and I didn't do it properly. I should have used maybe a different type of noodle, or I should have not cooked it for so long. And I understand that. I mean, it definitely looks like I overcooked those noodles. On the package, it says to boil those noodles for 4 minutes. I only boiled them for 2. But they were still just so brittle that I couldn't get a single meaningful stitch out of it. Even before the noodles were cooked, they were crumbling at the slightest touch. So I just don't think that those type of noodles are going to work whatsoever. However, if you guys really want, I will make another noodle video. And I'm probably going to make it a little bit more scientific if I do it again. So I'll have a bunch of different types of pasta that I'll be trying. And I'm definitely going to, undercook it, like very much undercook it, and put it in an ice bath so that it cools off immediately. And I'll keep it dry, so I'm not going to like pour the sauce over it like I was in my ramen video. So I might try that out again, and I'll give it a better chance at actually making something. Guys, have you ever wanted to own a possum, or maybe even a raccoon, or a green rat, or a pink rat, a clown possum, or a green alien possum, or a baby clown possum, or a different baby clown possum? Well, I've got good news for you, because you can have all of these. January 17th is my next restock. Go to nichetcrochet.com and get yourself one of these critters. I also sell the crochet patterns for all these guys. So if you don't want to wait and you know how to crochet, you can just go ahead and get one of them crochet patterns. It's Benny Worm. Without further ado, let's get started on my tinsel rat. They're 18 inches each, which is better than those pipe cleaners. They were only a foot long each. So I'm gonna pull all these out. Oh. Okay, I definitely don't want to tangle these. So I'm gonna like lay them down. Okay. I feel like I'm already messing up. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna start crocheting with a strand and then connect them as I'm crocheting. So I'm not going to worry about tying them together or anything like that. I'm just going to start crocheting. And I have which one is this one? I have a 3mm crochet hook that I'm going to start with, because these look a lot thinner than the worsted weight yarn that this rat is made of. I think this is going to work. So let's get started. So I'm making a slip knot. Okay. That's a pretty solid slip knot. That was pretty easy. That was satisfying, too. It made a really tight knot. Oh, but it loosens very easily. Okay. Oh my. I did not think about this. The strand is blending in with my hook. You can't see, when I like push it up, you can see it. But when I pull it, it becomes invisible almost. I don't know if that's going to make this harder or not. Okay. So, right off the bat, I am making very loose stitches. So I made my chain 2, and I'm going to single crochet 6 in my chain. Yeah. So the thinness of this is making it kind of like very hard to hold, but it's not just that. It's the fact that it also just kind of wants to be straight. Like with yarn, it has like give, so if I like hold it like this, it'll dangle in whatever shape. But this, it'll just like try to be straight, and I feel like the firmness of that is making this a little more difficult, but we'll see how this goes. We're still just in the first round, and so far it's crocheting pretty smoothly. I'm almost kind of worried that the foundation chain is gonna fall apart. Alright. Oh, holy mackerel. It broke! I made 5 stitches in the first round. For context, there's 6 stitches in the first round, and it just broke while I was trying to make the 6th. I'm not happy about what just happened. I was getting pretty confident. Okay, we're gonna try again, obviously. This is not time to give up. If I need to, I will start doubling up, because I have 1,000 strands of this. When I was looking at the bag, I was like, there's no way there's 1,000 here. But now that they're all out on my table, I'm like, yeah, this is 1,000. Okay, I need to be very careful. This is more brittle than I thought it was. Oh boy, it's blending in with my hook. I can't see them. This is like crocheting with a mirror. Okay. Okay, so we made our foundation chains. Now we just gotta make our 6 single crochet. What is going on? Okay. Okay, I need to relax. I need to relax. I'm like all tense. 1, 2. I made my second stitch. 3. Oh no. Okay. Gentle. I have to be gentle. This is a baby. Please. Okay. I'm about to make my 4th stitch. Here we go. 4. Okay. I'm almost at where I was at last time. 5. Now it's time for my 6th stitch. 6. Yes! We did it! Yes! Round 1 complete. Look how beautiful it is. You can't even tell what this is. It's beautiful. But now, this might get a little bit trickier because now I have to crochet in the actual single crochet stitches instead of that chain I made. And not gonna lie, I can't tell what a single crochet stitch is. Because, okay, so if you crochet, I need you to look at this. Focus on it, camera. No, that's the opposite of what I want you to do. Focus. Focus, focus, focus. Do you see it? Do you see it? What does that look like to you? I can't tell what is going on here. I know I made 6 single crochets, but this does not look like that. So I'm a little bit nervous at this point. But I'm gonna continue and I'm gonna see how this goes. So let me try to count backwards. I think I see my first stitch. I hope that's the right spot. I just stuck my hook somewhere. I did it, I did it, I did it. I don't know why I'm saying shush. There's nobody else being loud but me. 1 single crochet down in round 2. Okay. I can't hold this properly. It like slips out of my hand because of how thin it is. Okay, I'm gonna make another single crochet. You know, all this crocheting nonsense is just single crochet this, single crochet that. What about married crochet? What about it's complicated crochet? Okay, I'm about to run out of the yarn. I'm regaining my confidence that this is going to work. I just have to be very gentle with it so that it doesn't break. And at this point, if it does break, I can just like pull it and replace it. You know, I don't have to throw the whole thing away. What? What? Okay, something happened. So I was in the middle of making a stitch and it just undid itself and formed like a little bit of a knot. So I gotta pull. It's not that hard to pull out, but it just like did that by itself. Ah, no, it fell off my hook. See, okay, this material has a mind of its own. Because it's just doing whatever it wants whenever. And it's really hard for me to control because it's paper thin. And so even when I have it like tightly grasped in my 2 fingers, it slips out really easily. And then it, like I mentioned in the beginning, it has a tendency to want to be straight because it's stiffer than normal yarn. So it's just like resisting me. Okay, at this point, I think we should introduce a new strand. Okay, I don't know why I did that. Please ignore me. Don't watch this video. Okay. Yeah. What do I do? What is this? Okay. Shh. I'm freaking out. I don't... Okay, I need to do something about this. So I'm going to set this down, and I'm going to, like, gently tie these two ends together, because they're getting in my way. What is going on? Okay. No. No! What? What? It just came off. Okay. I'm not happy about this material. Everything is, like, unraveling. 3 stitches just unraveled. I swear to God. Now I'm back at the first stitch I made in round 2. I'm not giving up. Okay, I want to add a new strand, because look how much I have left. I know this looks like a lot, but with this material, this is like nothing. But I have no way of like, maybe I should tie it together. Hold on. Oh, frick, I can't pick it up. Okay, here we go. Oh! There we go. Okay, how do I tie this? Oh my God. No! What? Okay. I need to calm down. It's not working. This isn't gonna work. Go in it. That moment when you get so mad you speak gibberish. I tied the knot. No, don't come apart. What? No! Oh no! I got dead. You guys saw that, right? I had a knot tied, and it just came apart. I'm going crazy already. Holy moly. Artichokey. We're gonna try a different approach to this. We're gonna double it so that there's 2 strands. So hopefully, like, a thicker strand will make it a little bit easier to work with. And I think I should tie them together before I work with them, because tying them while they're, like, connected to a project on the hook is just way too hard. Yes! I did it! Ooh, I tied these 2 together! So we're gonna tie some pieces together here, and then we're gonna see how this goes down. Fuck yeah, we're making a knot, baby. Oh yeah, knot time. No, don't come apart. Okay, I just went horse mode. So far, it's a pretty tight knot. Okay, but that took me a long time to make this stupid knot. So I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can try to do something with this now before I continue making these. Alright, I got through the first round. Okay, I got through a full round of round 2, and this is what it looks like. It kind of looks like aluminum foil. So I'm gonna tie some more ends together here. Hopefully it doesn't start to unravel on my hook. I'm a little bit scared about that, because it will just do that. I don't have like a good way to tie these together. Like every single time I try to tie a strand together, it's like a major struggle, and I need to tie all of them together in order to continue making this. This is a lot harder than I thought this was going to be. Alright, round 3. Oh shoot. I just spilled my coffee all over the floor. I'm back. Had to clean that up. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this. I'm sorry. I don't want to disappoint you with another failed attempt, but I don't know how much further this can go, because now the knots that I'm making beforehand are coming undone while I'm crocheting. If this were all like one long strand, it would probably work better. So I just spent like a good 20 minutes tying a bunch of strands together. And even then, I did not tie nearly enough to make a rat, but I I guess I gave myself like a slight head start. So now I'm gonna see how far I can get until I have to start tying again. And by the way, the tying, like, I got a little bit better as I kept tying, but every single time it took me like 2 minutes to tie single strands together. And it's just so like tedious and hard and annoying, and I don't know if I can like keep doing that because it's gonna take me literal days to make this if it's gonna take that long to tie two things together. This thing is a mess. Round 5. It looks like I'm in round 3, but it's round 5. I don't know how. The reason why I'm saying this doesn't look like the way it is because I'm about here, so we're in between the eyes on the rat, but it does not look like it. It looks like I'm on like round 3 or something. That's kind of odd. This is not gonna look good. And I only have like this much tied together strand left before I have to start tying again. And honestly, I'm gonna try to continue, but I might have to take like a break from this. Like I don't think I can comfortably do this all in one day. It fits on my finger now. This is this is supposed to be almost the entire head. Why does it look like this? But look at this rat. This is the entire head, right? This is close to almost the entire head, and it looks like this. I don't know why that is. I don't know. I didn't do this. I mean, I did. But I don't know why it's turning out like that. It's weird. And I only have this much strand left before I have to start tying again. I'm probably going to take a break and continue this tomorrow or something. I'm probably not going to make any of the limbs, so I'm not going to make the legs, but I am going to make a tail. So I plan on finishing the body, and then I'm going to make a tail, but I'm probably just going to make the tail, not by making a separate tail and sewing it on, but kind of just like chaining and then slip stitching to make like a really thin tail, because this is not going to be a big rat anyways, and I'll try to put eyes on it too. But this is what I have so far. This is the head, and I'm going to continue tomorrow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Welcome back. That welcome back is more so for me. It's been a few days. So I decided to tie a bunch of the little tinsel strands together and then wrap them around these straws. Now you may be wondering, why didn't you just wrap it up into a ball? And that's a good question. Look at this. This is like eyelash yarn at this point. I'm hoping that this can get me through the rest of the project. By the way, I'm wearing Garfield pajama pants. This has got to be one of the hardest materials I've ever worked with. It's like right at the cusp of not being workable. But I'll do it for you guys. I know you guys want to see this Tinsel rat, so I'm gonna make it. Time to get back to work. At this point, I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I don't know if I have the right stitch count or not. You gotta be careful not to break it, because that would suck. Perfect. So here's the head. Isn't that perfect? That looks like a rat head, right, guys? Now from the top, make it drop. That's a rat. Now get a bucket and a mop. That's a rat. So I did some off-camera mining, and so this is the rat so far. Now I'm getting to the point where I'm going to start decreasing to close the body off, and I'm going to make the tail. I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but I don't plan on making any of like the legs. I'm going to add eyes if it's possible. I'm going to take some black yarn and add some eyes and a nose. Stuffing. So when it slips off the hook, it starts to unravel like half of the round, and that's been really annoying. I think that's all the stuffing I'm going to use. Since I've been working with this, the stuffing feels really soft, and it doesn't usually feel soft, but working with this, kind of like when I made the Mr. Shredded Cheese rat, it's making my perception of like regular yarn and stuffing feel soft. So I'm almost done with this. I just need to like close this up and then make the tail, and then I'm gonna make the facial features. Okay, so now I closed it up with just single crocheting, and now I'm gonna chain. Oh shit, fell off. I think I found it. Yep. So now I'm gonna chain and make the tail that way. So all right, I finished crocheting with the rat with only this much tinsel left. So I put together the perfect amount of tinsel, and also the tail is like kind of curly. It's doing that. So I'm gonna weave in this. I'm free. I'm free from having to crochet with tinsel. Yes! Alright, so I got some pink yarn for the nose, and I might embroider some ears on too. And I got some of this black yarn for the eyes. So first I think I'm gonna make the nose and the ears. I'm gonna start with this pink yarn, and then go in. So this is the head, and this is like the center of the snout. So I'm gonna just figure out how to make that nose. It's tugging on the regular yarn just a little bit, but it's not super bad. So now here's the nose. And I'm gonna make some ears. So here's the nose and the ears. Now I'm just gonna make the eyes. Oh, Tinsel Rat, oh, Tinsel Rat. Oh, how I love you, Tinsel Rat. Eyes and the ears and the nose. It's done. This is he's got a long... Okay, that just came off of him. I hope he doesn't fall apart. But here he is. Here's Tinsel Rat, guys. This is the final, complete Willet Rat of the century. Now we gotta do a comparison. Our first Willet Rat was Mr. Shredded Cheese. He was made out of scrubby yarn, and he was the very first Willet Rat video. Next up, we had Strawberries After You Leave Them in the Fridge for a Week. This one is made out of pipe cleaners, and this was the second Willet Rat video, and obviously he was not a success. Then we had Twine Rat, which actually turned out very nicely. And I think his name is Mark Twine. The fourth rat was made out of ramen and didn't actually turn into a rat, and I ate it, so I can't really show you. Last but not least, we got our Tinsel Rat. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Tinsel Rat time. Ah, I dropped him. Tinsel Rat, Tinsel Rat, Tinsel Rat, Tinsel Rat, Tinsel Rat, Tinsel Rat. I love this guy. I love him so much. He's so perfect. I have all my beloved rats with me. Honestly, this one's probably going to be my favorite. Before I started making anything with the tinsel, I thought this was going to turn out a lot better than it did. I thought it was going to turn out like this rat or this rat, but smaller. But I was so wrong. For some reason, I thought that working with this tinsel would just work out and it would be like great and one of the easier projects, but I was dead wrong. This was hard to work with. This tinsel has a mind of its own and does not want to be knotted in any way. And every single time my hook slipped off of this, it would unravel half of the round, and I had to start the round over, and I had to find where to reinsert my hook because you can't see the stitches on here. I could barely discern my stitches the entire time I was making this. So based on all of that, I'm giving the tinsel a 1 star out of 5. Next time, I'm going to make a rat either out of plastic bags, like grocery bags. I have a collection that I need to turn into yarn. Or, I also might make it out of rubber bands. While I was making this ball, a few people let me know that there is such a thing of crocheting with little rubber bands like this, and it's called Loomy Garoomy. And I looked up Lumigurumi, and that is so cool. I've never heard of that, but that looks amazing and so cool, and I'm glad I know what it is now. But unfortunately, that's not what I'll be doing with these rubber bands. So with Lumigurumi, they attach each individual rubber band individually, but I've decided to turn the rubber bands into a yarn. And the reason why I think this will be difficult to work with is because it's super stretchy. So I'm looking forward to making a rat out of this. I think this will work. I also think the plastic bag yarn will work, so stay tuned. Like and subscribe if you want to see more Will It Rat videos, and thank you for watching this video. Goodbye.